Hello Market Club members everywhere, Adam Hewson here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, it's the 31st of August, the end of the trading month, and what we like to do at the end of the trading month is look to see where these markets have been and where they're going. We can do that pretty easily with Market Club. So let's get started looking at the Dow. Well, first of all, we go to our monthly chart, which is right here. We go from daily. This is a daily chart. We go to our monthly chart right here. And you can see pretty much for the month, it's pretty flat, where it's 0.20 down for the month. Not a lot. So we're still sort of trapped in this trading range. And if you just put this, we'll scope this out a little further, maximum, and we'll take all of these triangles off. And just put a close only chart. And on that premise, you can say, hey, this is still looking pretty good. This is still an uptrend that we are seeing. We sort of broken out of this formation that we've sort of jumped through here for a while, and we've sort of broken out just slightly to the upside. So the trend, based on our trade triangles, is positive. So you have to go with that. The longer term trend is still positive for the Dow. Now this is the S&P 500. Again, this is a monthly chart, a close-only chart. And you can see we talked about this sort of box effect that this market was in. Really right here, we've broken out more clearly on the S&P than we have on the Dow, but certainly the trend is positive. You're above the 50 line, which is, this is the support. Look at how the support held so well on the monthlies, and was still going higher. So it looks to us is that we're seeing a similar pattern, sort of kind of like this, but maybe not so exaggerated. So the breakout, we've sort of come here. This is where we are right now. I think we're going to see the market continue higher in all the indices. This is the NASDAQ, and you can see it's just sort of broken out a little bit there on the upside. But again, look at how solid the support was on the monthly. That's amazing. You're talking several months. In fact, if we put this in perspective and give us a monthly basis, you're sort of going from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost a year. You've got good support here. So I think we're going to see this market move higher. It's, in fact, we're higher for the month. Just as the Dow was flat, the NASDAQ is up 0.79% for the month. That's as of yesterday, as of right now. So let's see how that plays out. But generally speaking, the trend in all the indices is on the upside. This is the crude oil market, October contract. You can see we're actually higher for the month. We're up 6.7% approximately, which is a good month. Not a bad month, but it's one of the, we've seen the correction sort of come to an end. And generally speaking, the trend is your friend. If we look at our trade triangles here, you can see it's a lot of stuff, but just look at what's here. It's a mixed picture. The weekly's up, which is good, but the daily is down, meaning you should be on the sidelines right now in this market. So let's see how that plays out. But generally speaking, the market is higher for the month, which is a good sign. So let's see how the month of September treats crude oil. This is gold. We're down 3.24% for the month. Not a good month. It's an outside month, and where we close in September is going to be very important as to whether this is the top. We still think this market has made a turn. And I think if we look at some of the other aspects of this market, we can define that even further. Now, this is not a perfect downtrend line, but however, what it is saying that it has broken this long-term negative line. This is when we were close to $2,000 an ounce. Remember those days? That was back in 2011 in the August period. And you can see we've had a pretty dramatic drop since then. We've based out, moved up, and we've just went over this trend line, which I think is pretty important. And we've also gone over the 50 line, which is another aspect which I think is very important. So here we are, we're sort of broken out over here, and also we've gone over the 50 line, which is right here. So again, it looks to me like the market's beginning to try to make a turn to the upside, but it's going to have to do probably some more work before it gets really going on the upside. I think the parts of the puzzle are beginning to show it themselves, and I think they're going to be positive for gold in the long run. Hey, this is Adam Hewson. Thanks for taking the time to stop by and watch this video. We always appreciate you doing that, and also thank you for your business. And September's just around the corner. I'll be happy to see August go because it was a pretty boring month overall. But September, the elections, and everything else is going on. So it should be a very exciting time in the marketplace. So don't miss our videos. Have a great trading day, everyone.